Hello everyone, you're watching English Talk Show interviews part number, I don't remember the name, and today we have an interview with Mr. Ali and his
Hello.
favorite plant. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Plant.
So
Hello,
Ali,
everyone.
I've got some questions to you, and you know
I'm
before
ready.
our interview is quite improvised, as you know, it wasn't even planned. I've just finished writing my questions for you. And question number one, it came from one of the members of English Talk Show. It sounds like this: what the hell are you doing here? Can you tell us?
Well, can I introduce myself?
Yeah, sure. You know, I'm always nervous that something is wrong. I know it's unprofessional, but anyway, sorry. Continue.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Ali. I'm 20.
There is a cockroach. You need to shout at it. Be louder.
Get the hell out of here! Like this. Just leave.
Okay.
Let us film.
Continue.
Okay. So, hello, everyone. My name is Ali, and I'm 26 years old. Soon I'll be 27. I'm graduated as an engineer. It's my proficiency. And coming to the question,
What
What the hell am I doing here? I came to Russia to study my master degrees, but I want to stay here in Russia, to live, to have a family, to just stay in Russia because I'm from Iraq and my country, it's not the best place in the world to actually live in. So I thank God I had the opportunity to come here and to stay in Russia as a student.
Sorry, what do you think about those horrible, terrible children who are noisy at the moment? Do you like children?
I like children, yes, I like children, but you cannot blame them. There was like a birthday party over there, and it's up to them. They can run whatever they want. But they're too noisy. They're too loud.
There are too many of them.
Yeah, and we were sitting in the second floor, and it was so unpleasant to hear them running all over the place. Like it's
Ali,
because of the parents.
what else do we need to know about you to get the flavor of your soul?
Oh.
Is it possible?
Well,
Do you think you are a delicate person, a smart one? Maybe you are an asshole. What could you say about yourself?
It's like people judge me in general, but of course I consider myself like a smart person and an adult. How can I specify myself is just a normal person living here, practicing just normal life with other people. I can't judge myself, as I said. Like people judge me.
To make it easier, what is your occupation at the moment? Could we call you a teacher?
Let's say a freelancer.
Okay, a freelance teacher.
A freelance teacher slash unemployed. It's quite complicated. Let's say freelance teacher.
Freelance teacher. Okay.
Yes. Let's just say this.
You know, you visit English Talk Show from time to time. Is there anything interesting in English Talk Show for you? And what do you appreciate the most?
Actually, my first visit to English Talk Show was 1 year and 2 months ago.
You remember
First
exactly?
month. Yes, because I made photos of the first time I visited, and I saw it like 2 months ago. So 1 year and 2 months I'm here in the English Talk Show.
So what is so special about English Talk Show? Can you tell us?
Well, why I came to the English Talk Show. Actually, I was a student of a school here, and my teacher recommended to come to Циферблат. And
Probably to practice your Russian. Not English.
Actually, no. I asked my teacher. I would like people to speak in English. I would like to meet people who speaks in English because my Russian is like terrible. So she suggested this place. I came.
Sorry,
here.
can you at least say something in Russian? Like, can you say that?
Как?
Oh, you are Alibek, you are a fool. Can you say it in Russian?
Alibek, should I say ты или
Ты.
ты очень интересный человек и
Yeah, that's better than a fool.
очень интересный человек и умный.
And you can just say, Alibek, ты красавчик. So I'm joking. So back to English.
Yes.
So what else do you appreciate in English talk show? What do you appreciate the most?
I urge people to come to the English talk show because how to make it like короче. For me, English talk show, especially your English talk show, has a
Be
special.
louder. There is a
Okay,
cockroach.
okay, yes. This English talk show has a special place in my heart because all the special people right now, they are taking part in my life, all of them. People that helps me, friends, family, everyone, literally.
So it's
Started
about
from
just
this place.
socializing.
It's not about start. Like this is the place where I start, where I met my best friends, Artyom, Lena, Eugene, all of them, Yaroslav, all of my friends. So like the start place of me actually living in Rostov, of me actually to develop myself, it was from this place because like where the hell can I go and communicate with people in English? So this was the first, the best, and still number one top of my list. Come here, meet people, enjoy my time. It's just the best.
Ali, let's talk about Russia. You've been in our country for some time. What do you like and dislike about Russia, and do you want to stay in Russia for years? What do you like?
1 year and 9 months I have been in Russia.
Quite a lot, actually.
Yeah, almost 2 years.
What
let's
do
say 2
you
years.
really like in Russia?
That's a hard question. What I really like in Russia, I like many things. I can't actually specify one thing, but I would say the people, the atmosphere, and maybe a point no one knows about, maybe not many people knows about. I have asthma, and while I'm living in my country, I use this special device. I cannot live with this device, but actually when I came to Russia here, I'm no longer using it.
We have better air.
Of course.
Even our dirty Rostov.
Well, it might consider be dirty for people, but for me, it's like maybe one of the best places for me just to breathe in, just to feel.
Oh goodness, those stupid children! I need to close the door for.
Technical issues, technical difficulties. We'll be back in a moment. We're back.
So you were saying that we've got good air in our country. What else?
In general, you want in general or in Rostov? Let's say about Rostov. I really like the people. For me, as an Arabic guy, came from Iraq, from Baghdad, a Muslim guy. Like 90% of the time, I had absolutely no problem. Just feel like comfortable walking around, having friends, go anywhere. So this is like. That's where my comfort zone was built.
Could we say that Russia is a relatively Europe-like experience?
It is, but most Russian people, they think not. They think the opposite.
Oh goodness, I wish I could kill them all.
Relax.
Where is your AK, by the way? Have you
I
brought
left
it
it
with
back.
you? What do you dislike in Russia except children?
Russian children, they are nice, but these guys, they're just too annoying. What I don't like about Russia, it's hard.
Maybe some bureaucracy, I don't know.
Well, me and politics, we're not very good friends.
People in Russia are relatively reserved and closed. Could you say it like that?
Yes. People are not that connected in Russia. In my country, people usually extremely sociable. Everyone just sociable, just likes to meet other people, have fun, enjoy, talk, especially to strangers. In Russia, you can go on a bus. Just if you want to ask, for example, some directions, there's a girl or anyone, just ask them simple questions like, "Oh, can you help me?" And they'll be like.
No one will listen to you.
Yeah. And I can give them the right. I look different, so it's okay.
But I can tell you don't look that different. You could be
Armenian, something like
you could be
this,
some I don't know Georgian guy
Georgian, Armenian.
who's been living in Rostov for decades.
No, but when I speak, just like because I have accents, so it's like. Stay away from me. I don't know you. Who the hell are you? Just go.
I think in Russia we have this idea of a closed circle, and as soon as you know people better, you become a part of their social circle, and they will be very warm and open to you.
That is one of the most positive things. The worst thing about Russia is there aren't many people who speaks English.
Yeah, that's a problem.
And it was very hard for me to approach people actually. And when I speak in English, people like, who speak English just по-русски говорят. Почему не говорить по-русски?
Ali, would you consider staying in Russia for years and decades? Is it a good place for you?
It's a hard question. I would say...
I know there are always some better opportunities, but anyway, Russia is quite a good place. What do you think?
I'm sorry, Russia, but like Europe has a special place in my heart always, and I believe if I'm gonna have an opportunity in the future, I will definitely go to Europe or to Australia. Like,
yeah, Australia is quite a nice place, probably.
And something that I dislike about Russia, like it's the weather. For me, it's mostly cold, and I like.
Even here in Rostov, during winter.
I like the weather, but it's still not my type of weather. Like,
I see.
If we can consider for me Australia, the weather, just the weather in Australia and here, I'll probably choose Australia. It's much more my weather, like warm, soft weather all year. That's what I like.
Ali, let's talk about Iraq a little bit. So, do you have any hope that Iraq will be a better and safer place someday? Maybe a little piece of hope. Do you have any?
Unfortunately, I'll say no, because it is not about the country. It's not about the politics situation. It's about the people. I'm sorry to say this, but right now, in these 2 months that we are going on, we have religious traditions right now. Like these first 2 months, we call them like Muharram and Sufar. The different we have a different calendar in Arabic world. We live in the year 1438, something like this.
Is it? Do you count the days in the birth of Muhammad or something?
The pilgrimage when he pilgrims from Mecca to Medina al-Munawwar. Anyway, it's
so you're saying you don't have so much hope for the better future in Iraq?
No, you see, when like according to the numbers, 25 million people gathered in one place 1 week ago for this holy religious event. 25 million people in one place saying that we don't accept humiliation. We will have like a revolution or something like this, and they just go there, eat the food, and just leave in just like 1 week. So you're already there, you're gathered, you can do something, you can change. Like, it's extremely hard to gather 1 million people in one place, but they're gathered around in
25 million people.
25 million people, you can just go and change the government, to just have another one. And I'm sorry to say this, but this is the truth. So people, they're ignorant. Like 90% of the people, they're just like ignorant, they don't know what to do. So I would say no. Maybe in the next 100 years, and I'm not very positive about or have the next generation that's coming. It's even worse at some point. So sorry, Iraq.
Not so much hope. And
no.
Ali, as far as I know, you don't read any books. Do you think that reading is pointless? What can you say?
Just want to clarify one thing. When I said reading is pointless, I was just joking. All knowledge that the humanity has right now, transport through books, like everything is being built according to books, and knowledge came from them. So, and especially Quran, my book, like we transfer this knowledge through books. So it's just like a sarcastic way of saying it, because it's not my only problem. In my country, all people, we just don't read books. We grew up not to read.
Закрой, пожалуйста, уйди отсюда.
Тихо, пожалуйста. It was correct, right?
Yeah.
So, I'll continue. The problem is, in my country, people, they just don't read books. We grow up like this, just go to work, read nothing. So it's a matter of I developed a way to gain information through just watching the videos, through like active learning. So it was not my problem. I tried to read, I tried to get some information from the books, but it was rather difficult for me. So I just embraced this.
So you probably mean that reading books wasn't just a part of your life.
Yes, it's like, for example, like I'm asking right now, do you like riding a motorcycle every single day of your life?
No, I just don't do it.
Because you're not used to it. But riding a car, of course, you used to ride a car, you used to see cars. In my country, for example, it's the same situation. We are not used to do it, so I had to go like spin around and just get information another way around.
But would you consider starting reading books someday? Or maybe it's just too boring for you?
I tried, and like this audiobooks or something like this, I just couldn't. My brain couldn't accept information coming from the book, and it was
audiobook.
The audiobook and the normal book. Just it's for me. I'm just my
maybe,
brain is.
You know, your brain maybe just didn't get used to it. I mean, because reading a book like this is like a torture for your brain. Even I can say it.
No, it's like when I was reading the book, my imagination was moving with the book. I'm just like maybe enjoying it, but then at some point it got really boring.
Mm-hmm.
The book just got boring, and I couldn't just continue it because my brain is used to this like active learning. Grab this tool and do it, or just watch this video.
So you're
interesting.
a guy of actions. You prefer to do something.
Yes, that's me. Nothing against books, just to clarify.
Let's talk about something philosophical. For example, I believe that life is quite pointless, but we can make it interesting. Will you agree?
The first period of my life when I decided that this is going to be my life in Iraq, I will have a wife, I will have children, I will work with my father, for example, and just this is going to be my life. Like this traditional life routine all the day, just go to work, come back. So I thought the same until I just like how L'Epiphany in Russian.
L'Epiphany.
Do you know this?
I know epiphany, but I don't know what l'Epiphany is.
L'Epiphany, just like suddenly this idea
but I
came.
think it is called epiphany.
Epiphany or l'Epiphany?
Epiphany, probably.
Epiphany. Yes, okay, Epiphany. So like Epiphany came to me at some point, I don't remember when, and told me like you should not accept this life is not your life, and decided just to go to another country, for example here, and I'm doing quite well. Just like leave all my safe zone, just leave everything and just go and find a different life, and I hope that my life will make point really soon. For me personally.
Sorry, but what can it be? I don't know. Getting rich, having children, making some contributions to something.
You can call me old-fashioned, but for me, having kids, make them grow, supporting them, and give them all the knowledge that you have, and pass it on to other generation. That's for me, like the goal of my life.
Yeah, it can be very important. By the way, let's discuss something very close to family life.
Okay.
Let's talk about love. Do we really need love in our life, or maybe we could live without it, completely without love? Is it possible?
I have.
And I'm mostly talking about a love for a woman. This kind of
different kind of love. Of course, we have love for women, we love for family, love for objects like your job, your car, something like this. I would say the most important love is the love of the family. People who didn't get this love like, during their life, it can have like a small issues in the future, but it doesn't matter.
I hate them all those children, sorry.
Yeah, and is this like their father?
You know, you should tell them something like Allah Akbar or something. To make them,
no one will stay
to make them
Subhanallah tonight. No one
sorry, you were saying something about love for your family and everything.
Uh, Love of the family, stay connected with the people, like with your closest people. It's important. About love, uh, there is a quote about the heart that doesn't love doesn't exist, or the heart that doesn't love, um, like doesn't actually live this life.
You know what I dislike about conversations about love is that love is such a subjective substance. I mean, for example, I would say that when someone tells you that he or she loves you, it's almost possible to write a book like this describing what exactly love means for this person. I mean, there are so many subjective definitions of love, and many people can mean completely different things.
Well, because
So
this is love.
maybe it's even pointless to say to someone that you love him or her, because saying I love you doesn't make any sense at all.
Love is different from one person to another. How do you see love? What is love to you? Is it commitment? Is it something that is necessary in life? What is family? Should I have kids? Why should I have kids? I can stay free forever, actually.
Yeah, that's what I mean. By the way, a very important issue. Do you think that love should always come from your unconscious side,
No.
or
I
can
think
it be
it's-
weighted, or can it be measured?
I think it's more for women. I will tell you love from my way of perspective. Women can say whatever they want about love because they can feel. For me, as a man, from my point of view, I see love. What comes after love? So it's like a relationship. You have family, you have kids, you have responsibility. So that's the way how I see love. How do I fall in love? How do I choose, for example, the partner for me personally? Just don't feel it, but think about it. Is this person good for me? The way that I see it, women, they think with their feelings, men, they think with their brains. So that's what
Come
we
on,
should
men also
do.
can think with their feelings.
Of course, think about it. Like,
That's what I try to understand. As a man, do you always need passion to love someone? For example, I believe that passion is really necessary.
passion is necessary, but it is not the most necessary thing. To start a relationship,
In the longer term, you mean?
in the longer term, of course, because you love this person, you have to share some emotions, but the choice, always, the choice should be correct. So, for example, I had relationships with so many girls, and
I won't even ask you how many. It doesn't matter. So
I will not say how many, but it's like really short relationships from 1 week to 1 or 2 months maximum.
Mhm.
No physical contact at some point. Mostly was just to like, you meet a girl and you just speak with her, just share the interest, and at some point you realize I'm not gonna spend all my life with this woman, so just goodbye. I need
And you
to
probably
find-
agree that it's better to be sincere and to say about it directly.
In the
Because
beginning,
it doesn't make sense to waste your time and your time as well.
about Russian women, just to say like, короче, about
We'll,
Russian.
we'll discuss Russian women later. So you're saying that love is important, passion is important, but passion is not the most important part of love.
First, you should just think about it. You love this person. It sounds terrible for women, but it's true. Men, we should think about it. This woman, she takes really stupid situations in life, and she makes a big
And
deal of
she
it.
take them very seriously, I would say.
She takes things very seriously. Oh, why did you choose this color of this T-shirt? Or why did you put this here? You should put this here. So, like, seriously, just look at it in a far away thinking. Just okay. So, it's the beginning, and she's doing like this. How my life will be, and you feel really nervous if someone like all the time do like, no, do this, do that. Why you do this? Why do that? I would never be comfortable with such person, so I would say, oh, just stay away from me. So it's a matter of choice. Choose the right person, the one you'll be comfortable with, and then you will have feelings. Maybe you already have feelings, but
What do you think about the idea that a real love can be like a habit? So you get used to a person, it is really close to you, and you can't live without this person, and then finally feel that you love this person more than anyone else.
Do you feel this kind of love?
I used to have this kind of love, and for me it wasn't very natural. It
And now
wasn't
what do
so
you
good
feel?
for me. Now I feel that love must be something more than just a habit. I truly believe that you need at least a small piece of passion.
So it's a foolish love. You just put emotions in
When you
relationship.
have passion.
Passion, emotions, everything inside the relationship, but in the end the person is not correct. So it's like giving something, but to the wrong person.
It's always risky, no? It's like with investments.
Of course, it's
you
just
you
always
invest yourself in someone, and
Of course.
I don't mind to take any risks, to be honest with you. Ali, let's talk about job. What is the job of your dream? And as you remember, today we've discussed work as slavery. Is work always slavery?
Work always slavery if you have a terrible boss. If you have someone that is like on top of you all the time, like you're doing your job, for example, with clients
Mm-hmm.
or with students, and you have some personal relationship with the clients or with the students that the manager doesn't need to understand.
And your boss intervenes at some point.
No, like the boss came or something happened and he come like, why you do this, why you do that, why you did not give, for example, this subject, or why didn't you sell this thing to this customer. You have different understanding of like the relationship between you and this person. You know that the customer, the person, and anyone else, he doesn't want this. Like you have some relationship with the client. The boss doesn't understand, and he just comes like, why you do this? Why you do that? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you apply this? And it's me and the client.
So you need some independence.
Like
Working with the client.
like what the manager should focus on the result. You just wait for the result. Result is great. No complaint. You should stay the hell away from the employee. If he's doing his job correctly, you don't have to go and like, oh, why did you write this? Why did you write this point? It's useless. It's not up to you. It's me and my job. Just leave me alone. So this kind of job,
Okay, what is
slavery.
What is the job of your dream?
It's difficult, but in
Is
general,
it about the money you get, the kind of boss you have, about
it's,
your flexible hours?
I own my own job, extremely flexible. Like, for example, owning my own shop, owning my own business online. Because this era that we live in, it's the work on the internet. It's just focused on the internet. And all your life right now is on the internet. And maybe you bought this watch from the internet, or
Exactly.
the shop bought this watch from the internet, brought it to the shop, you went to the shop.
Everything is online nowadays.
Yes.
So you probably hope that you're gonna get successful online somehow.
Build my own brand, animation.
Animation,
I already
not
started
bad, not bad. Animation sounds good.
It's like from motivation, animation.
Yeah.
It's anyway.
Yeah, and I would found something like alibication or whatever.
Alibication.
Yeah, I'm joking.
They already have AliExpress. They already have Alibaba.
By the way, when I worked in the financial industry, there was a client who called me AliExpress just as a joke.
So like it's actually cool. Ali something. It's like it became popular to people's hearing.
Yeah.
So animation. It's like
Alice and Alibex are in fashion nowadays.
Mhm.
Ali, and
What else?
again about something very delicate and special. What do you think about Russian women and what is so special about them?
Russian women.
Do you agree that it's probably the best product of Russia, the best product Russia has ever created? And maybe
Yes.
maybe we should even impose some tax duty on women when they are exported abroad. Very high taxes, you know, import duties. I'm joking. Tell us, what do you think about Russian women?
The best.
The best.
Well, you see.
Sorry, I want to make sure that the recording is going. Yeah, everything is fine. Almost 30 minutes. Continue. So,
30 minutes? 13?
30, 30.
30?
Yeah, the time flies. Don't
Oh my
worry, that's
God.
fine.
Okay, cool.
Don't worry. So, about Russian women.
I hope you won't get bored from the interview. Okay.
Russian women. Why are they so
They are
amazing?
the best. But according to my view of women in general, Arabic women, they're great, but they lack this. They lack personality.
Mhm.
Personality. They don't have their own personality. Arabic women, they are ready to just have children,
Feed their husband.
feed the
on time.
husband, go to sleep, and that's it. Like that's what the Arabic woman ready. But Russian woman, she's ready for this. She has her own interests. She can give you much more.
You know what I really, sorry for interrupting you, what I really like about Russian women, that they are quite European, I would say, but at the same time they have some, well,
Arabic specialties, but you don't know.
yeah, I just wanted to say that Russian women are really prepared to sacrifice. I think in the modern world of selfishness, it's really important when a woman can sacrifice something.
The Russian
For a man.
woman, if she loves and she truly believes in the man that this man is for me, I'm gonna have a great life with him, even if the man is not worthy of this trust, she just gives everything, 150%.
Mhm.
That's
So Russian women are very devoted.
and like the
Well, finally, they
The
are
general-
gone, those ugly children.
yeah, at the end of the interview.
Hopefully.
Anyway,
Uh,
Russian women's specialties. They take care of themselves. They take care of the man. They take care of the house. They take care of their job. They take care of everything at the same time. And that's just incredible. And you just feel extremely comfortable while with them. And at some point, just leave the house, come back, and you just don't be afraid that, oh, she might cheat on me. If she truly loves you, she truly just dedicate herself for you. You will just feel safe. Oh, I'll just go for 1 month, for example, to like a job or for some whatever reason. Come back, loyal, 100%. She's just the best. She's just like, oh, hello, my husband. How are you? Come on, kisses and hugs. You're the best husband in the world. Always, all the time.
So Ali, according to what you say, it is highly likely that you will spend your life with a Russian woman.
100%. I'm sorry, Arabic girls, but I prefer them.
Yeah, I can tell you Russian women are the best.
Yes.
And Rostov girls are really good, I can tell you.
Yes, that is correct.
You seem to be quite an ambitious person, but would you like to become famous, Ali?
I will be very soon.
Would you enjoy all the factors of being famous?
I'm gonna be really fast. I grew up just an interview. Interview? Yes, interview.
You mean you are an introvert? What?
Introvert person.
You call yourself an introvert person?
Yes, I grew up to
yeah,
be an introvert.
can be.
Just don't like society. Don't want to be famous. Decided to change my life. Come to Russia. No one knows me. Just let it go. Just be myself. I really like how the society works here, and I've just embraced this love of being just sociable to everyone, having so many friends, and soon I'm gonna be extremely famous.
You know, for example, I wish I could be famous, but I want to become famous for contributing to something. For example, you know something about my English talk show. It's really important for me, and maybe to some little extent I'm famous, and I really enjoy that I'm famous because I'm contributing to something. What kind of fame would you like to achieve? Is it about making money, about dating I don't know, a pop star?
No.
What does being famous mean to you?
Well, how to say? You can be famous in all of these specialties, but you can actually contribute to someone out there in the world. Help him just with maybe an information. This is the best kind of help. Let me tell you. Do you know TEDx?
Yes,
And how important is TEDx?
very educating, I would say. A very educational project, a very good educational project.
Worldwide.
Yeah.
So, luckily for me, I applied for TEDx, and I am going to be the first speaker on TEDx.
Very interesting. You mean
Next 3 months, I'm gonna be speaker on TEDx, share my story to the
you know,
world.
that's the kind of fame I really appreciate.
Yes.
For me, it's not about money, it's about sharing information, first of all. Okay, you're such an interesting person to talk to. But maybe you have some questions to me about English talk show, about me, about life, about universe. I know you didn't have any chance to prepare, but anyway, maybe you'd like to discuss something.
I would say, how to say, you're an amazing person,
Thank you.
but you're a little bit too tight, like a little bit.
Too tight.
Too
Yeah, it can be. But I try to be organized, and you probably noticed that I'm not very democratic during my English talk show because, fortunately or unfortunately, sometimes people need to be told what to do. They need to be told they need to be told what to discuss.
Yes.
But trust me, I'm not some dictator. But yeah, you're right. Maybe I'm a little bit tight, but it's just because of my introvertish origins, Because maybe just like you, I used to be a real introvert in glasses and everything, but then I changed myself, and my project of English talk show really helped me. But sorry for being tight or looking tight.
No, it's
sometimes
okay, it's fine.
it's because of my introvertish origins,
And another question, I don't know, someone asked you or not, but I want to hear the answer. So, you're a very tight person, so have you ever done something
Naughty.
not like something interesting, something that no one would expect from your character? It's interesting.
I have to say I can't go into details, but there were recently some changes in my private life, and I can tell you it was almost like, just imagine a plane almost ready to land, but I've decided not to land this plane, and I returned it and flew back across Atlantic. It's just a comparison. I just don't want to go into details, but it was a very important action, and the fact is I'm quite mature at the moment. I just realized that you need to live the life you really want, and otherwise you will waste your life, you will waste someone's life. If you need some better examples when I was naughty or decisive.
No, wait. For example, like you, for example, joined the band while you were a teenager, for example. Something like this crazy. Something that no one would expect from your current character.
Well, actually, me talking to you at the moment was quite unexpected. I don't know, maybe even 10 or 12 and definitely 15 years ago. So no one, me included, would even think that I would have any show, any event, or it was highly likely that I would never be able to talk to a person like this, even in Russian, because I was very introvertish, as I like to say.
And how did you join the Zifferblatt?
Well,
how
everyone knew about Zifferblatt, but maybe my English talk show started 7 years ago, even before Zifferblatt started. It was at another place called Uli, and it was the idea of the owners of the place for me to start some event in English. And I got more and more experience, I got more relaxed, I wrote so many topics, and my English talk show really made me more prepared for socializing. So
cool.
If we return 15 years back, it was absolutely unexpected, I would say.
I want to imagine you being the leader of a band playing on electronic guitar and singing like rock.
No, it was totally unlikely, totally impossible 10, 15 years ago, but now maybe I have a chance, but I just need some time.
Surprise everyone, it will be the best surprise.
I want to live the life full of surprises,
Or jump from an airplane. It's cool.
It's gonna be difficult, but maybe I will try. Anything else you would like to say to our viewers? Express yourself.
Express myself. Well, I expressed most of the things, but hopefully in the future, like, should I say something like useful to the people?
It's up to you. You can say something foolish if you like.
So,
like, vote for Ali.
I hope that you will all come to my TEDx show. It will be in 3 months. I don't know when exactly, but
I'm sure we'll post the exact date in our Wiki group in English Talk Show.
It's going to be all over Russia.
So
it's going to be all over.
But
Russia,
I want
everywhere.
my group members to watch you. That's what I mean. For me, it will be very
I
interesting.
hope the tickets will be cheap, but I don't think they will be cheap. I don't know because it's...
Come on, we'll start saving money right now.
Okay, cool. It's like
Just to attend.
maybe between like 3,000, 2,000. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like this, maybe. And to all the people that are watching a.k.a. Talk Show, please, if you haven't joined, join right now.
And join our VK group.
And join our VK group because you have the ability to meet people like me and people from all around the world, and you will have so many friends. And believe me, if you're an introvert, your personality will be changed, and you'll
we're
have
gonna make
much
you
more great
we're
and
gonna
crazy
make you
friends.
an extrovert in English, right?
Yes,
Ali,
and the best practice for English.
Ali, you're such an interesting person.
Thank you.
I want to say thank you for this interview. I want to present you this voucher for 1 day at Ziferbad.
Thank you. I can use it today.
Yeah, I think you can use it
Cool.
today, so it's like spending a day
Ali.
in Ziferbad for free. Thank you very much, my friend.
Thank you so much for the interview.
We're always waiting for you.
Sorry, it was really long for you. Sorry.
It wasn't so long, but those stupid children, you know. Okay, guys, thank you very much. It was Ali Bek, English Talk Show interviews. Watch us every Tuesday, hopefully.
Let me say something in Arabic.
Say something. Awabad.
شكرا للمشاهدة وتابعونا في الحلقة القادمة ومع السلامة.